here we are once again hanging out with our buddies from Data Magic. And when I say buddies, it's because now we have multiple buddies here with Data Magic. You remember Shane Kimbrel? We were speaking with him earlier, but now we've livened up the set, cranked it up another notch because Shane doesn't do it all by himself here at the company. Is that right?
That's correct.
So who's joined us?
Team.
Who's joined us here?
I've got Caitlin here. I wanted you guys to meet Caitlin. I'm very proud of her. She started working with us a couple of years ago. She's actually from the Arizona area, and she came over here, kind of picked up roots and came over to work with Data Magic and be in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So it's been a great time having Caitlin around. She has done nothing but good things with our customers. I get nothing but glowing reviews from the customers. It's just been really good experience, and I wanted everyone to meet her and get to know her personality as I know her.
Hey, Caitlin, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited to be doing this.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Texas. Were you doing this in a prior life prior to your
yes.
partnership here?
I've been doing IT since about 2013. But this is the first MSP that I've worked for.
MSP. Okay, we're going to have to dummy it down for the host here. MSP would be?
Managed services provider.
Oh, okay.
The other IT companies that I worked for was kind of an in-house deal. So one customer, I was, employed by them, and we didn't have a bunch of clients like here. But I like this environment.
Kind of mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So have you always, so little Caitlin growing up, were you always kind of interested in technology and stuff?
Oh, yeah. My dad was an aerospace engineer, so we always had that engineering kind of mindset
Sure.
of wanting to understand how things work, and I definitely picked that up from him really early in life.
So early in life, were you the brainy student that would be at the shows building things and winning prizes or trying to and stuff?
I never liked to be in the limelight. I was mostly
Well, welcome to television. Glad to have you here.
I was mostly somebody that would work behind the scenes
Okay.
and do that sort of thing and compile data and things like that. I was never a presenter in any way.
You didn't by any chance build robots and fight them with other robots, did
No,
you?
but I actually had a friend that did that.
Oh, is that right?
And does that professionally now.
Professionally?
Yeah.
We may talk to you after the show. That would make for an interesting guest as well. So now here with your Data Magic career, what is it you think well, let me back up a little bit. No offense intended with this question, but in your professional opinion, someone's been doing this a long time, is this a male-dominated industry for the most part?
Yes, it is. Most STEM fields are male-dominated.
Why is that? What do you think?
I think it's just that I don't think that women don't have an interest in going into this field. I just feel like they're not catered to very frequently. Growing up, they're not exposed to the kind of things that would lend themselves to wanting to go into this field.
Okay.
And that if they have an interest, it's usually not nurtured very well.
Not everybody had an aerospace engineer as a father.
Right. Right.
And I think, too, in my life, what I've noticed, not just in your field, but as a general rule, it takes 5 or 6 guys to do the job of one female, and that could be part of it as well. You don't have to comment on that one. So you mentioned earlier, compared to what you were doing in Arizona, you like working here is because you work with multiple customers?
Well, I like working for Data Magic because Data Magic is the first small business I've worked for.
Okay.
And working for a small business, I feel more like a person, like an individual than
Instead of a
feel.
number.
Right. I do also like having multiple clients and having different environments that I get to experience and different industries that I may never have worked with before. And
Right.
I'm the kind of person that likes to learn, and being able to work with multiple clients lets me learn new things on a regular basis.
Well, that is fantastic, and I like that, what you said, because I've always worked for smaller businesses myself. Isn't it nice just to be able to walk down the hall and get an answer?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like immediately. And speaking as a customer myself, I love working with small businesses for that very reason.
Right.
You don't have to email somebody on the other side of the world or even the other side of the country and wait and wait and wait, because I'm going to tell you, if I'm having tech problems, they need to be fixed right now.
Right. Yeah. The last thing people want to do is wait, and I feel like they don't have to do that with us.
No, that's great. And I'm not a Data Magic customer yet, but this is the exact type of in any industry. I don't care, but particularly with something I know nothing about. So which brings me to my next question. Are there some things that this guy can do to keep, I'm not trying to get you guys out of a job, but is there something that we can do on our end to keep our stuff safe to maybe where we don't have to bring you in?
Well, we mostly cater to businesses, not, we don't really cater to home users anymore,
Okay.
but just some general advice. Make sure you have an antivirus on your computer. Make sure that you know what spam emails look like when you get them. Sometimes they can appear to be from someone that you know, but they're actually not. Just be wary of what links you click on online, and make sure your updates are always current.
Okay, can I ask a silly question here?
Sure.
Is it smart to, when you leave, to turn off your computer and don't leave it running all night long, especially if you're on a server?
Actually, contrary to what people think, restarting your computer frequently will eventually wear out your power supply and usually isn't necessary. Restarting your computer is something that you should probably just do once a week
Good.
to make sure that
I'm way safe. I do it about once a year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
Great.
I'm 52 times safer than the normal person out there. So back to working for a small company, I would have to guess, and I don't mean to put words in your mouth, but that's kind of what I do. So it's got to give you some just personal satisfaction, just when you're able to work with someone, they've got a big problem and you fix it. And I mean, if it was me, I had a company, I've had a problem, and you fix it, I'm going to want to hug you. But is it just a personal satisfaction to be able to take care of things for customers that they can't ever do on their own?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I definitely get a sense of satisfaction from fixing issues for customers, especially if they're really stressed out. But if it's a big issue, it's usually not just a solo effort. It's usually the whole team kind of coming together and making sure that we take care of the customer and make them happy, because not one person couldn't do this job. So yeah, just working with the team and getting customers taken care of it does make me feel good.
Let me ask Shane a question real quick. Switch back with him. Shane, I loved everything she was saying. That the team aspect here of your company has to be a big deal for your customer, one of your selling points, if you will.
That's a great answer. We did not rehearse that, by the way.
No, I understand.
We are. It is a great team that we have. I mean, it's not one individual that takes us over. I mean, and the other thing that we do is when we bring new people on, it's not just you do tier 1 things and stay in your little corner. We give them some exposure to some of the tier 2 and 3 type items that come up. So we have them ride along for different projects and different things so that they can get up to speed quickly. So
Okay. Well, here, going back to Caitlin real quick. I've got about a minute left here, but I'm really intrigued with the whole team aspect. First of all, how long have you been here now? I forget.
About 2 years.
Oh, 2 years.
Yeah.
You're a crusty veteran now. But when you got here with the team aspect, were you pretty much welcome from day one?
Yeah, definitely. I would say that I never felt like I wasn't part of this team. Like usually whenever you go to a new company, there's an adjustment period and you don't feel like you're really part of the team right away. But I really kind of felt like I was part of the team from day one.
See, that's so important, and that's something that's hard to get in a big company.
Yeah.
You know, even a big company with multiple departments, the departments, in a lot of cases, are bigger than Data Magic. They're not any better by any means.
Yeah.
But they're bigger. But being able to be the newbie to come in and fit, that is great for you. But at the end of the day, it's great for the customers as well, because whoever the customers may be, they can sense that. So,
Right. Yeah.
and I can sense that from you too. And I was walking around. I got to see this place a little bit earlier, and we're going to check it out later as well. I meet the other Caitlins of the company. Shane's company, of course. So we're having a great time over here today, by the way. We look forward to doing a lot of stuff. And so thank you for sitting down with us, Caitlin.
Yeah, of course.
Shane, thank you, as always. So we're going to take a break, folks. We'll be right back with even more scoop from Data Magic. Take care.